Local news that matters in your community. KLBK presents Lubbock, the friendliest city in America. It's the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade with your hosts, KLBK's John Hanson, Terry Furman, and Heidi Wagner. Today's live telecast is sponsored by FiberMax.
Good morning and welcome to 4th on Broadway Parade. This morning, All You Need Is Love is the theme. So excited to be here. Terry Furman, John Hanson.
That's right. Yeah, this is live coverage brought to you by FiberMax, and we're sure glad to be out here this morning. The crowd just slowly getting bigger and bigger, and it's just going to be a great parade. We're super excited for everything that's going on. I mean, you can see Heidi's already out there working the streets and meeting the fans out there, so it's just a great time. We're really excited to be here.
And perfect weather.
Oh, gosh. I mean, this is probably the best year that I've had doing this parade. So number three for me, and it's probably the best weather so far. Preparation still underway. People still getting lined up, but it's going to be great. We're going to talk to you first. We're going to give you kind of a preview. Here's one of the things. Here are kind of the floats that you want to look for. These are the winners this year. We just got the results in. Taking first place for commercial this year, we have Jarvis Metals and Recycling. Second place, Walk by Faith Radio, and third place, Encounter Grace Church.
Yeah, and in our non-commercial, we've got the Filipino American Association. Second place goes to Los Hermanos FAMILIA, and third place goes to the Roosevelt High School Cheer Squad. So congratulations to each of them.
Those are the floats that you're really going to watch out for today as we have this live coverage brought to you by FiberMax all day. So, and I mean, this is just the beginning, though. We're out here. The parade's just getting started, so it's starting to make its way down towards us here on Broadway. And Heidi actually has a fan here on the side that we're going to talk with. Heidi, who we got with this morning?
I actually got Emma, Macy, and Brixley. What's y'all's favorite part of the 4th of July?
Fireworks. My favorite part is we're celebrating America. Running out and getting candy.
Candy's always a favorite during this time of year. Is this y'all's first time at the parade?
No.
So it's one of your favorite things to do as well. Beautiful. Guys, it is going to be a little toasty today. Hopefully you brought your sunscreen for the rest of the day. About 80 degrees for the start of the parade right now, and then we will see those upper 90s and triple digits as we move into the afternoon hours, so keep that in mind. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Heidi.
Yeah, thanks, Heidi. Yeah, thanks,
So let's talk about the parade route, starting on Avenue M and Broadway and going down into McKenzie Park, and then ending on Cesar Chavez Drive there. So,
yeah, but don't think by any means just because the parade ends at Cesar Chavez Park or McKenzie Park, excuse me. Don't think that everything is over. There is so much to do all day long, and we want to kind of tell you kind of some of the things that you can expect out there. We have the Plains Capital Bank that they're taking care of us here, you know, making sure everybody can get out here. The Sonic Parade right now at 10:30, so as soon as the parade is over, there's the early settlers luncheon.
Oh, that and fishing.
Right, yeah, and that's also kicking off is the First Care Youth Fishing Tournament that's hosted by Cabela's at 11. It goes from 10:30 to 3:30, and that's for all ages.
All ages, and it's for 18 and under. It's, you know, they can fish with no license, obviously.
That's right.
So that'll be very exciting. Lots of prizes for those things happening
and
this
something
morning.
like 850 pounds of catfish.
Have been dumped, yes.
Sounds like the perfect morning to me. So, and then we also have like the PetSmart charity pet adoption event going on, the music in the park going on. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's so much to do today. So,
but kicking off everything this morning, you know, we have to talk about the parade itself because that is a huge part of, you know, getting everybody excited about the day. We've got Charles Warren with us with Sonic. Now, Charles, talk to me. Why does Sonic, you know, sponsor the parade every year? Why is this important to you guys?
Well, it's a really big deal, I think, you know, to be a part of the community. And what's more American than hamburgers and hot dogs? And, you know, we just want to be a good neighbor.
Very nice. And y'all been doing this for several years. Is the tot going to be in the parade today?
We may have a surprise tot today, yes, ma'am. We may have a quadruple of them.
Oh. Should we look for anything flying off the float? Anything fun?
Oh, it's Sonic. Come on. You know we're going to be giving stuff away. Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. All right. Well, thank you so much for, again, sponsoring the parade this year. But tell me, what is your favorite part of the 4th of July?
My favorite part of the 4th of July is just waking up, going outside, and getting a big whiff of that freedom air.
Amen. Amen to that. Yeah.
Very true.
So Man, we appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. And Heidi is on standby again. Hey, Heidi.
Hey there. I'm joined by Maddie, Zoe, and Natalie, and we're talking about our favorite parts of the parade. They're anxiously awaiting the parade to start. What's y'all's favorite part?
Mine is the fireworks. Mine is the candy. Mine is the fireworks.
Are you excited to have the whole day off to celebrate?
Yes.
What are you going to be doing besides watch the fireworks?
I don't know.
How about you?
Probably clean house.
Clean house? Are you going to eat a lot of food?
Probably.
Very nice. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to head back to you and find some more excited fans.
I love it. We're going to clean house. That is not on the agenda for me today.
No, absolutely not. You know, mom and dad are deaf. Mom and dad are saying, I mean, that's how we've never had that response.
No, that's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about something that happens every single year. You've got the red, white, and blue. Put your kickers on and go out and run the Yankee Doodle Dash. It started at 7:30 this morning, and our Emily Harrison was there to catch all the excitement.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Yankee Doodle race with David Nelson, the president of West Texas Endurance, right?
That's correct.
So just tell me, what are we doing here so early in the morning?
Well, we're starting Independence Day off with a bang. The Yankee Doodle Dash is just that. It's celebrating our heritage, and it's a dash to start the day and enjoy all the things that the 4th of July bring to us every year. This is our 6th annual Yankee Doodle Dash Sparkler Sprint.
All right, now I gotta ask, what's your favorite part about the day? Is it the race? Is it the parade? What's the draw here?
Well, certainly, if it's not the most favorite, it's second favorite, because this race means a lot. We get to get up early, we get to enjoy this beautiful weather, and we get to encourage people to be healthy and fit. Our fitness sponsor, Covenant Health, really helps us out with this and encourages everybody to exercise on a regular basis. And this gets us up to watch the parade, all the concerts, all the free, the biggest free festival in Texas here at McKenzie Park.
Today's just not all about fireworks, so tell me, what is the day about for you?
Well, first of all, we get to come to a beautiful place in Lubbock, Texas, McKenzie State Park, McKenzie City Park, and celebrate the freedoms that we all share, the freedom to assembly, to come out here and enjoy seeing each other, celebrate the freedoms that we have every single day that most countries in the world don't. We get to get to have the free pony ride, we get to see the bucking cow train, we get to see all the wonderful things that children will enjoy, and then we have the wonderful concerts tonight. Independence Day is the one day of the year that we get to share those freedoms that we enjoy, and starting it off here at McKenzie Park, a beautiful place in Lubbock, is the draw.
All right, well, thank you so much, David. Now, you heard it here. If you want to get involved today, you got to come down. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks so much, Emily. We appreciate that. Joining us now, Sean Dillon. You've been with the parade 25 years. That's a long time.
2 years as a participant, 23 as parade announcer.
Wow. That's incredible.
It's one of my favorite things. We've got a lot of great floats. I'm looking over my head because the parade is about ready to start.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm just like going, well, once they start, I've got to get.
You've got to like boogie over.
I got to go boogie over and get ready to announce. But we've got some great winners. We got some new first-time winner in the non-commercial division, and a couple repeat winners. But the decorations this year and the effort and the spirit and participation.
Wait.
This right here is going to be a fun parade. So thank you so much for you guys and for you guys putting on the parade. So anyone who couldn't come down and enjoy, but if you would like to come down, the festival is
all day long.
All day long. And the fireworks tonight, it's going to be amazing.
I know.
So
Weather's
thank
perfect.
you so much for everything that you guys do.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Sean. Well, you boogie on down.
Time
I'll
to
take
boogie.
the mic from you.
There you go.
Have a great parade.
That's right. Oh, great. I mean, so like you mentioned, just a lot of fun things that are going to be going on, and we're just moments away from this parade starting. And Heidi, I mean, who are we talking to now? Are they going to make their kids clean this next interview as well?
I don't think they're going to make them clean. I'm joined by little Adele as well as Miss Kelby, a familiar face at KLBK. She is drinking some water right now. But something I wanted to mention was the fact that a lot of dogs are out here, and people are going to be bringing their dogs out to to Broadway, out to Mackenzie Park. Make sure they're not getting overheated. Make sure they're getting plenty of water. Notice we actually brought a mat for Miss Kelby so that she can stay cool, because this pavement will get very hot very quickly. Definitely don't want to forget about your furry friends this holiday as well. We're going to toss it back to you guys.
All right,
thanks, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi. I mean, yeah, just great reminder for everybody as well. If you're going to be out there with your kids, sunscreen, lots and lots of water, because while it is nice out here on the parade route right now, it's not going to stay that way. No. It's going to get toasty. I mean, it's the 4th of July. It's summer already, so it's just going to get warm. So just be extra cautious if you're going to be outdoors at all today.
All right, well, let's take a quick 60 seconds for a quick break, and we're going to come back with the parade.
You might see them wearing a baseball cap or maybe in uniform, and when you do, don't be shy, but step right up and say thank you for your service to our nation. From KLBK and Interim Healthcare, 1,000 thanks.
Now, get your local weather from KLBK anytime. Just ask Alexa. Add KLBK News to the top of your Alexa skills and you'll have the forecast in seconds.
KLBK weather on Alexa.
Sponsored by Basic Foundation Repair.
Those favorite specials you like to watch? They're on CBS and KLBK.
Everywhere you look, new places, new faces. So, where can you get all the latest buzz about everything new in Lubbock? Terry tells you. KLBK's Terry Furman, around town with all that's new. Thursday nights on KLBK News at 6.
Those favorite shows you like to watch? They're on CBS and KLBK.
Now get the latest news from KLBK anytime. Just ask Alexa. Add KLBK News to the top of your Alexa skills and you'll know what's new in seconds.
KLBK News on Alexa.
Sponsored by Basic Foundation Repair.
You're watching KLBK's live telecast of the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade from downtown Lubbock. Sponsored by FiberMax.
And welcome back to the 4th on Broadway Parade, brought to you by Sonic. This live coverage brought to you by FiberMax, and we are out here on Broadway just waiting for that parade to catch up to us and come on down the street.
Yeah, it's going to be, like they said, it's a great theme this year. All you need is love, and I really believe in that.
I do too, absolutely. I mean, what better, it's a perfect theme for the friendliest city in America as well.
This is true. This is true. And did you know that the festival that we have is the largest free festival in Texas? Estimated like 80,000 people will come out today.
That's right,
and join in this festival, and that's just huge.
Yeah, if you want to get something like this, I mean, you're going to have to go out of state, or you're going to have to pay to be a part of something like this in any other city. So a real blessing that we have that right here. And I mean, if we look down the street, we've got this new camera this year. It's about 15 feet up in the air, and we can see that starting to come down the street there. The parade is on its way, the color guard, and you can always tell when that's about to happen because everybody's starting to get on their feet and welcome the American flag as it starts off the parade.
And of course, kicking it off, we've got the U.S. Marine Corps color guard there leading off the parade today. And I don't know, it just kind of gives you chills to watch the American flag.
I agree with that. You know, my kids are always like into this too. We always have flags out, and they always love that part of the 4th of July as well. So,
well, let's check in with Heidi. What have you got going?
I got Mr. Daniel here. Are you so excited?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first time at the parade?
Yeah.
What's going to be your favorite part?
The candy. Yeah.
He's very excited about the candy. Are you going to watch some fireworks later?
Mm-hmm.
Are you really excited for today?
Yeah.
Are you here with your family?
Yeah.
He's very excited about the parade. We are excited about the parade, and it's going to be starting really soon, so we got a lot of anxious kids around. We'll toss it back to you guys.
Thanks, Heidi. I love it.
That cute kid.
Love it.
I love those responses.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
yeah, the kids out there, I mean, they are littering the street. They're everywhere, just excited for that candy. And they've all got their own little flags.
Right,
so.
and it's perfect weather. No rain this year.
Absolutely.
Knock on wood. If we have any.
Knock on this steel chair.
Steel
that we're
chair.
sitting.
There you go. But you know what a great way to kick off our Independence Day.
Yeah, this is always a fun thing too. Out front, you see leading. That's the Lubbock Police Department's new Mustang patrol cars. They have those specifically.
Catch you as you're speeding.
Exactly. We listen to them all day long in the newsroom, and they hear ticket, ticket. You know, yeah, they're fun cars, and it's always fun to see those out here. They really help involve the community and kind of break down those barriers with the police a little bit too.
I really like that as well. And following the U.S. Marine Corps Color Guard, we have the Lubbock Sheriff's Office Color Guard. So I like seeing the multiple color guards that we have there with all those different flags flying.
Yeah, and we always appreciate, you know, our service members, especially the armed forces and their dedication to our country and the sacrifice that they give to us each and every year. And as well as, you know, we talk about the Sheriff's Department and the Police Department, they're out there on the front lines here in our communities.
Every day.
Yep.
Dealing with, you know, who knows what. So we'll just leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. It's the 4th of July.
It is. Nobody wants to know the awful things in life. As you can see, some umbrellas out. That's great. I love to see that. Lots of sunscreen, I hope. Heidi, I saw her bathing in it.
Oh,
over
every
here.
year. Every year.
It's always entertaining to watch her
It
bathe.
is. I mean, she puts on the lotion kind, and then she sprays herself, and then puts more lotion on. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, you got to be careful. I
You
mean, the sun is going to get up there, and it's going to get on your skin. It's going to give you a burn if you're not careful out there today.
That's very true. Now, what is your family doing today to celebrate the 4th?
So I kicked it off this morning and woke my kids up with some patriotic music. Most of them were like, "Hey, this is cool," but one of them was a little grouchy about it.
A little grouchy?
Well, you know, whatever. And then after that, you know, we're going to go slip and slide and get some watermelon and have a little barbecue out in the backyard. You know, it's going to be fun. How about you?
We're going to a cookout later today,
Nice.
so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully get a nap in before I go to the cookout.
Yeah, fingers crossed
Yes.
on that one. It
Oh.
probably won't happen, though.
No, it will happen, John. It will happen. Cleaning house may not be on my list of things to do, but taking a nap is.
Always on top of everything is taking a nap.
Taking a nap.
First priority ever. This is actually the first time you can kind of see that shot and kind of gives you that wider view that we've never had before. So we're really excited to have that as that parade gets closer to us right here. I mean, we got our camera, and it's fun. We've got better perspectives this year than we've ever had before. We've got our cameras up above the crowd, so we're going to give you a perspective that you can't even get here out on the street because I don't know of anybody that's going to be 10 feet up in the air, you know, doing video.
I know. I think he's got the, you know, he wins hands down for the coolest job today.
Absolutely. I'm a little bit jealous of him.
I kind of am, too. Now, following, of course, you've got the Marine Corps, and then you've got the Lubbock Sheriff's Office. Now, following them, we have the ESTACADO High School JROTC. So we like seeing those kids come out and be able to participate in, you know, the events that they do. And what a great program. This really gets these kids started off right.
Yeah, and the great thing, too, is, I mean, they get in the ROTC program, and that fast-tracks them. If they want to have a career in the military, that they can get in the, you know, after this, they can go to college and stay in the ROTC, then they can go to the academy and become officers, and it really fast-tracks them to have a successful career in the military, if that's what they want to do.
Really does. And right behind ESTACADO High School right there, we've got our Grand Marshals, John. You know, what can be said about our Grand Marshals than the impact that they have made upon our community? Texas Tech Mass Comm students and Alumni Association members love him, and we love him too. For 51 years, he has served the Lubbock community and Texas Tech with honor. Please remain standing and give a huge shout out to Grand Marshal Bill Dean and his wife, Peggy.
And his wife, Peggy Dean, right there in an SS Camaro. I mean, man. Now, of course, we can't go remiss without mentioning this. I mean, his motto is, "I'll get you any car," right? Boom!
Boom! I was going to say, what? No,
and
it's
so,
boom.
You know, we don't see exotic cars like this very often, but right
I've gotten
behind
to sit in
the
it.
Grand Marshal Terry, you should see her face. She's always super excited about these sports cars. We've got a Lamborghini.
There's the Lamborghini right there, the Rager Dykes Auto Group Lamborghini right there. All right, Heidi's got Bart Rager. Heidi?
Hey guys, I am joined by one of my favorite people, Bart Rager.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the 4th of July?
America #1.
I love it. You are such an integral part of this parade and of this day in Lubbock. Tell us about why this is so important to you.
This is awesome. Well, America's important to me. You know, I thought it was ironic this morning. I was working out in the gym and the TV was on and it was Wimbledon. And I thought they're just trying to take their mind off us beating them, you know. And this is America, man. We're free, land of the free, home of the brave. And it's great to see these thousands of people, especially these kids, getting to celebrate the 4th of July and the Independence Day. And they're getting candy and they're having a blast with their family and celebrating America. It's awesome.
Well, thank you for all you do today to help us out in Lubbock. To support. Thank you, Bart. I love when you come and visit me. I love the 4th of July. We are so excited. You're going to be throwing out candy as well, correct?
I am. I'm going to have to ice my arm here in a little while. I've already thrown out a full giant bag of candy. I'm going to have to get some more.
I love it. Well, I will let you go throw some more candy. I am excited for the fireworks extravaganza later tonight. Thank you for that as well. And we're going to toss it back to you guys.
Yeah, let's catch up here a little bit. We've seen the new county judge-elect Curtis Parrish. He's going to be taking office.
Look at the tots.
We mentioned the tots. We've also had Council District 1 Juan Chattis, and we've also got Sheila Patterson out there as well, who's passed by us now, as well as District 3 Jeff Griffiths, District 5 Representative Randy Christian.
He's also undergoing, you know, treatment for cancer
now.
He is,
yeah. So it's really nice that he's come out and joined us today.
Thoughts for him. All right. Oh gosh, I love this. Proud to once again be the sponsor of the 4th on Broadway Parade. Sonic, and it's the Beatles tots.
That's cute. I mean, he mentioned it would be a surprise. And then coming up right now, I mean, Bart really is going to have to ice his shoulder out there. He's got the Rager Dykes Auto Group, who are an integral part of making downtown what it is, trying to revitalize downtown. So we're always grateful for them, and they're also the big sponsor for tonight's fireworks extravaganza.
They really are. Look at some of those cool vehicles, like the Hummers. Those are kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've had the Lamborghini, so if you got a hot date, you can take that. If you want to go out mudding or something, you got a Hummer.
There you go. Oh, either way, looks like so much fun. Now, following them up, we've got Rock 101 there, celebrating the 4th the only way they know how. Rock 101 Sean Dillon, who we heard from just a few minutes ago, who's been a part of the parade and announcing the parade for 23 years.
Wow.
Good for him.
I know. We're so glad for that. Good for him. That's a long time.
And then, Coke.
Yeah, check out that. That's a classic. Look at that truck. You know, it's got classic Coke color. It's got classic Coca-Cola. I mean, we got to love that. Coca-Cola always keeping the world refreshed, one sip at a time. By buying a Coke on 4th on Broadway, you're also helping support the continuation of this great festival for next year. So part of the proceeds going to help make sure that this happens every single year.
Yeah, and they're a sponsor again this year. They're always a big part of 4th on Broadway here in Lubbock. We appreciate them. Now, you know that eating contest that's this afternoon?
That's right, yeah.
Cobbler and catfish.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure about the combination of
the two.
No,
I think the cobbler, I mean, I can handle that. The catfish is going to be a little bit tricky to do, though. So.
Yeah, so that's River Smith's right there. You can go eat with them. They've got the eating contest today from 5 to 7 at the eating contest tent there in McKenzie Park. So they've got all age groups. They're going to give out a lot of prizes. So go check out some catfish and cobblers.
And we mean all ages too. I mean, we're talking about if you have a little guy or a little girl that wants to participate, they can. If you want to go out there as an adult and participate, if Grandpa wants to come show everybody up, he can come out and participate too.
He can come out and do it.
And there's no cost to participate. It's free and it's just a lot of fun. And if nothing else, it's enjoyable to watch. So.
Yeah, certainly enjoyable to watch. And they've kind of gone all out. I love the hats and the red, white, and blue attire. And when you see the crowd, that's one of my favorite parts is all these people are dressed up in their red, white, and blue celebrating our freedom.
Yeah, I've got my red, white, and blue socks on
I know,
today.
I saw that. Very nice. Oh, that
cute
little dog's
girl
dressed up.
That's fun, yeah. I think Kelby might go after her.
I know, yes.
All right, coming up right here on this semi is SUNBELT Rentals. SUNBELT Rentals, a proud partner of the Gary Sunnies Foundation and RISE program, which builds specially adapted custom smart homes for severely wounded veterans and their families. All you need is love, they say, and we can make this world a better place. So they say come enjoy their cool zone, which will be provided by the SUNBELT as well, which, I mean, we're going to need it. It's going to be toasty.
Hot today. Yes, so go out and check them out. I know the kids, that's going to be one of the favorite places besides the animals and, you know, food and stuff.
Yeah.
Kids will definitely enjoy the cool area.
And we might also add that SUNBELT is providing that lift for us for this parade
Yes,
as well,
they
to give us
are.
that great shot that we've never had before.
I know, it's a great view from up top. I love that. And of course, you know, a very important part of today is the UMC EMS. They are going to be out on the grounds all day, so for anybody who gets overheated or, you know, dehydrated, they're there for helping people out. So make sure you go. If you're feeling a little woozy, a little dizzy, seeing spots, anything like that, and you haven't drank enough water, make sure you do that.
Yeah, all right, we got Heidi on standby. Heidi, who are we talking with now?
We got Emily and Drew here. What's your favorite part about the 4th of July? Are you excited about the parade?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
What's your favorite float so far?
The white Lamborghini.
Listen, the white Lamborghini is always a good choice. You guys have a happy 4th of July, and we're going to toss back to you guys.
All right, you got Double T 97.3 there. Okay, they are the home, Lubbock's home for the Dallas Cowboys, which is really important, the Texas Rangers and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Double T 97.3.
And there's Magic 106.5, Lubbock's numero uno Trejano hit station. So, all right, we will be back with more coverage for you in 60 seconds.
Determination comes from your dad. Resilience from your mom. You've inherited the genes to turn growing Texas cotton into an art. And to your art, FiberMax Cottonseed brings the science with advanced genetics that deliver premium fiber quality, high yield potential, and $81 more per acre than the competition. So you can grow the kind of cotton that would make your parents proud. Your art, our science. FiberMax, now available with Copio Prime.
You've got this, Mr. Anderson.
When I was young, possibilities were limitless. And though times change and bodies grow tired, the spirit within us can still run strong, driven by never-ending tides of hope, courage, and determination. Interim Healthcare. Here's to the American spirit.
You're watching KLBK's live telecast of the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade from downtown Lubbock, sponsored by FiberMax.
All right, welcome back to the 4th on Broadway Parade. We've got Heidi with our masked rider.
That's right. Are you so excited about the parade?
Yes, ma'am. I'm very excited.
What's your favorite part about the 4th of July?
Seeing everyone gather to celebrate the freedom of the United States.
Wonderful. And is this your first time to ride in the parade?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you enjoying it so far?
Oh, yes. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much, guys. We're going to toss it back to you.
That's Lindy Starr. I mean, she is a busy girl, though. The Masked Rider, they have non-stop appearances. I mean, we have 250 appearances while representing Texas Tech and the Lubbock community right there. And, of course, we got to mention the horse as well, right? Fearless Champion. So
love that horse.
Yeah.
Just such a great, you know, animal, I guess, you know, and a great representation of Texas Tech. We love that. We've got KLLL there coming in. Got Mudflap hanging out the window there. Not surprising at all. And you can go down to the parade grounds today in McKenzie Park and actually see the plain old grill.
Yeah,
it's made out of a plane.
We had that in the parade last year, and if you have never seen it, it is a cool grill.
It really is.
I mean, that probably is the best grill in Lubbock. It's actually an airplane that they've turned into a grill. So.
Yep, and they'll be cooking burgers on it and everything today. And here's some people we certainly need to thank, the veterans of foreign wars.
The Lubbock Catholic Diocese War Veterans, post 1942 with Post Chaplain F.R. Brian Wood.
That's the Ansel White group.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Al White group there.
There's the diocese right there.
There's the diocese, yes. Sometimes we get, you know, mixed up. You just never know. I love that we have veterans riding in the parade. We certainly appreciate their service. and all that they risked for our freedom.
Well, and it's part of why we're able to do this every single year is because of their sacrifice for our country. Certainly grateful for them. And for anybody at home who's a veteran, thank you for your service and the time that you've given to protect us and make sure that we can have these great parades and we can have these freedoms that we enjoy.
Oh, I love seeing people stand as the veterans come by.
Me too.
Gives me cold chills. I love it. Oh, look at this, the Postal Service.
They always, look, that's a neat float right there. That's American Postal Workers Union 952. That's, I mean, part of America is the U.S. Postal Service. I mean, when else do we get to say, hey, this is a group that was founded in 1775?
Right.
Not very often. So.
And it's a loud one. I can hear a loud one coming
sounds
through.
like they've got a train on the back there.
It does. Well, coming up next is Jarvis Medals. This is our first place winner in the commercial division. They always go above and beyond. Recycle love. Look at that. Oh, I love it.
If you love the community, if you love our world, make sure that you recycle out there.
Oh, I love that. Congratulations to them for winning.
Yeah, I mean,
a big thing.
That's impressive. That's a big semi, man.
Yes.
Good grief.
That took a lot of time and a lot of work. We've put together floats before, so we know, how much time it takes. It's not an easy feat at all.
No, not by any means. If you want to pull an all-nighter like 5 in a row, that's just make a float. You'll be able to do that.
Exactly. Oh, good for them. Well, congratulations. Oh, and I can't wait to see the back. They've got, looks like something really fun there on the back.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I mean, look at there.
Aww,
That's really neat. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Oh, somebody put a lot of work in.
All right. Well, coming up, of course, we can't forget JOYLAND.
Where the fun is.
That's right. The funnest place in Lubbock.
And they're actually open today. If you want to go see the fireworks tonight, you can actually watch from inside JOYLAND.
Oh.
So you can go celebrate there and then watch the fireworks from inside JOYLAND.
Yeah, if you get on the Ferris wheel, I mean, that's going to be a pretty good view. So, all right, let's check in with Heidi again. Hey, Heidi.
Hey there, I'm joined by Nadia, and have you been enjoying the parade?
Yes.
What's your favorite part so far?
Candy.
Always the candy. Why is the 4th of July so important to you?
Celebrating our freedom.
Wonderful. You doing anything else fun today?
We're going to pop some fireworks today.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Just make sure you do those fireworks outside of city limits.
Yes. Looking right now at the Salvation Army with the commanding officers, Captain Nathaniel and Lucia Doria and Lieutenant David Beckham.
Yeah,
not the soccer player.
And they're not Bennett like Beckham,
right.
Just a different Beckham. But they got their water guns out there cooling everybody off, even though it's not too hot, just making sure everybody is prepared ahead of time. I mean, we always appreciate them, disaster services, and we know firsthand the role that they've played with Hurricane Harvey hitting the coastal bend this last year, and flooding around the state. They've been an integral part of making sure that everybody's safe and have a safe place to go.
Cute.
So I think that's the Lubbock Democratic Party. Is that who we got there?
It's a cheer squad.
Oh, you're right.
I just don't know which one. Yeah, it looks like a cheer squad. Just don't know which one. Looks like maybe Monterey.
That's good for them. It's always fun to see that the cheer squads out here. They put a lot of work in everywhere. This is Lubbock High. There
Lubbock
you go.
High. There we go. I got my colors mixed up. Colorblind. And, of course, Lubbock ISD. A Durham bus. Of course, they take care of all those kiddos, taking them to and from school every day during the school year. We love that. And following those guys, there's your Lubbock Democratic Party, I believe.
Yeah. Making sure right there's the Lubbock Democratic
there it
Party.
Is. Okay.
Represented the voters on that side of the aisle and making sure everything is happy. And it's great to see this. The parades are great too because you have both sides of the aisle coming out there and they're joining together because they understand that at this time we can put away our political differences and our opinions and we can just join together and celebrating our country.
All you need is love, John.
That's right. All you need. I think we can say that all day long.
Oh, we can because it's so true.
Yeah.
Very true. Well, they went all out too. I love that. Lots of is it the donkeys in the back?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, their party mascot.
Their party mascot. There you go. And you've got Miguel Avario. He's coming in. I know he's campaigning as well.
Yeah, he's going to be working a lot today.
He is.
You want to say if folks at home, you have the day off, that man doesn't have the day off
today. No. Politicians never do, I don't think. Andrew Landry got his stuff. Now, PFLAG coming up right behind them. It's a nonprofit organization celebrating their 25th anniversary here in Lubbock. As a chapter, the organization assists parents, family, friends, and allies of the LGBTQ community to show love and acceptance. So happy 4th of July to them.
Yeah, because the important message there that we are all people and we can all support one another.
Right.
Yeah. And coming up right after them, the Kingdom Come Ministries. Kingdom Come Ministries, a mobile bus ministry. So that bus travels around and seeks those who want to take the church to the streets of Lubbock, believing that all you need is love for the community. And that's just a neat concept that they can take that bus and they can come to you, and they travel all over to make sure that they can spread the ministry and help others.
I love that. And they always have a big group.
Yeah, they
every
do.
time they go.
And I think they're going to have to get another wagon, though. I'm sure that's
getting
empty.
so. Oh, coming up now, we've got Miss Lubbock and Miss Lubbock Teen, Texas. This year, Miss Lubbock, Texas is Emily Harris. She's there on the left. And Miss Lubbock Teen is Yesenia Cantu. Miss Lubbock is actually going to be competing during the Labor Day holiday coming up in September. And then Yesenia, Miss Lubbock Teen, she'll be competing during the Thanksgiving holiday.
Yeah, and so
we wish them well.
Always fun to have them represent our community. Coming up after that is Sean Tiger's Taekwondo, a great way to, teach your kids discipline and great life skills taught by them as well. Always fun to see them come out here. And I always enjoy it when we had the martial arts out here.
I do too. I love watching them.
Yeah, I don't see any out there right now, but it's probably because they're back there breaking boards or something.
Right, they're probably doing something really, really cool.
Yeah.
And we tried to get Heidi to join them and break a board.
She wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
See, there they are.
Yeah, we knew they would be there, but yeah, we told Heidi, hey Heidi, you need to break a board, but I don't think she's gonna do it.
I don't think she's gonna participate in that. All right. Coming up there, we've got the Lubbock Republican Party celebrating the 4th of July.
Yep, marching along right behind that float right there. We still got the Taekwondo right there, so always fun.
Very nice.
Some cute kids on that float right there, waving out to the community and saying hi.
Aw, love the kids going for the candy. So cute. And all right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Determination comes from your dad. Resilience from your mom. You've inherited the genes to turn growing Texas cotton into an art. And to your art, FiberMax Cottonseed brings the science with advanced genetics that deliver premium fiber quality, high yield potential, and $81 more per acre than the competition. So you can grow the kind of cotton that would make your parents proud. Your art, our science. FiberMax, now available with Copio Prime.
You've got this, Mr. Anderson.
When I was young, possibilities were limitless. And though times change and bodies grow tired, the spirit within us can still run strong, driven by never-ending tides of hope, courage, and determination. Interim Healthcare. Here's to the American spirit.
You're watching KLBK's live telecast of the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade from downtown Lubbock, sponsored by FiberMax.
Welcome back, guys. I'm joined by Elaine and Jesse over here, and we're talking all about the 4th of July. Have you been enjoying the parade?
Uh-huh.
What's been your favorite part so far?
The candy.
It's a consensus that seems to stick every year. How about you? What are you doing for the 4th of July? You gonna watch some fireworks?
Uh-huh. And we had fireworks last night shooting out.
Well, very nice. And guys, it is getting pretty hot outside. Keep in mind that you want to wear sunscreen and stay hydrated throughout the day. Just always got to remind you of that. Guys, we're going to toss back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Heidi. Now coming in, we've got the Lubbock Republican Party.
Yeah, we got the elephant. You can always see that there on the back of their float representing their party as well, marching along. So a big part of the Texas voting population in the Republican Party. So always.
And they just want everybody to celebrate the 4th of July and the fact that we can all be free.
Yeah, you look at the names on there too. Greg Abbott, we know him. Great.
Charles Perry.
Yeah. So,
Justin Burrows.
And many of them are from this area as well. So we always appreciate their service and making sure that our people are represented in Washington as well.
The South Plains SPCA. Oh, Kelby's going to be so excited to see the animals.
Yes, he is.
Oh, my goodness. I hope they're getting plenty of water. But The SPCA is a local animal rescue serving the West Texas area. Their goal is to not only rescue the animals, vet the animals, and get them ready to be adopted into forever homes. And the reason for that is all these animals will do is give and, of course, receive a lot of love.
Absolutely. And an important thing that I noticed on the dog that's walking behind there, they've got little boots on the dog. As that pavement is going to get hot. I mean, we're on these red bricks that are famous downtown Lubbock, and they get warm too. So if you are taking your pet out there, if you've got those little booties for them, make sure that you put them on there, because you don't want their paws to get burned or anything like that.
No, you don't. But that's why I brought my yoga mat for Kelby to stand on.
Absolutely. That's why I brought my yoga mat for me to stand on.
And actually, SPCA will be out here all day long in the park. So if you would like to go down and check out all those animals up for adoption, you can do that today. They will be certainly happy to help you out.
It's always a great thing, and that's actually, you know, Kelby, we took her last year when we first adopted her. We took her down and met there to try to promote this and try to say, you know, that these dogs, they deserve a second chance, and they need a home because they just want to love.
Yes,
so.
and they're so appreciative.
Absolutely, yeah.
They really are. Kelby's been the best dog.
Yeah.
We couldn't have asked for better.
No, we've been really lucky.
Yeah. Davis Smith following that up. John, do you know this guy?
Yeah, Davis Smith and his staff, they've been serving Lubbock for more than 22 years. This is, of course, the Gorilla Law Firm. You see those commercials all the time, right? Making sure that you're protected if there's ever an accident. Now, if you've been injured in a car wreck or had a slip and a fall, you need to get the Gorilla, right?
There you go, Davis Smith there. Now, following them up is somebody who every year I really enjoy watching these guys, the Forgotten West Riders, which they're, of course, you know, horses that they're riding on. That's more Davis Smith right there. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, that's great. Sorry, I'm very excited about the Forgotten West Riders.
Yeah, we're really excited for those guys. They're always a fun part. But, I mean, Davis Smith also doing a – there you go.
There they are.
There they are. So the Forgotten West Riders have a 30-year history in Lubbock. You have them up on that covered wagon as well as riding behind on horses. Now, they promote and teach their members the skills of riding, care for animals, and respect for horses, as well as the history of the black cowboy in Texas and America all over. Riders say that truly that they agree with everybody that Lubbock truly is the friendliest city in America.
Oh, I definitely agree.
And in fact, I think Heidi's ready to talk to one of them. Hey, Heidi.
Hey there. What's your name?
J-Lo.
What's your favorite part about the 4th of July?
Firecrackers and riding in the parade.
Listen, it's pretty fun to ride in the parade. And what's your horse's name?
Blue.
Oh, okay. I think we lost her there, but apparently her horse's name is Blue. Now, here's something that's really important. You got the Lubbock ISD combined drum line. You know, we have the bands kind of take a year off. They go 1 year and then they take a year off. But somebody that was really important to their music program was the longtime music director for LISD, C. Doyle Gamble, and he's somebody who passed away on May the 5th of this year, and he was a huge promoter of public schools, you know, having music in public schools.
I mean, that was a loss felt by not only Lubbock ISD, it was felt by Friendship ISD, Lubbock Cooper ISD, as well as, you know, all of our surrounding communities. He's played a big integral part in making sure that we have the fine arts in our education systems.
Right. And today we've got the combined group of Monterey High School, Lubbock High, and ESTACADO High School. Nothing more than a cadence package from the drum line.
Yeah, let's be quiet for a minute and listen to him.
Yeah.
It's always fun to see those guys. They're so disciplined. I mean, how they all march in unison and play. My head doesn't work that well.
Yeah.
Walking and talking is like it's a task for me sometimes.
That's why we sit to do our jobs most of the time.
But yeah.
Oh, and I love the flags.
Yeah, always
very nice.
Great to have that participation out there as well.
Oh, it's got an eagle on it. That was really pretty.
All right, coming up after them, we have Familia Dental. Of course, a big part of, you know, is making sure that your oral health is taken care of. So focus on making your visit to the dentist easier, more accessible, and more affordable by visiting Familia Dental. Keep smiling and enjoy the 4th of July.
Very nice. I love the red, white, and blue.
That's pretty neat. I think that's pool noodles, actually, that they've kind of taped together.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's really ingenious. And
it is.
I mean,
very
that's
creative.
budget-friendly, too.
It is. Very wise. That's fun. Yeah, make sure you get your kids to the dentist. That's important. Ariel's choreography should be coming up here in just a minute. There she is. Making your event memorable with the dance of your dreams. They help with weddings, quinceañeras, and private lessons. They're dancing their way through this 4th of July celebration of America's birth by supporting the red, white, and blue with love through choreography.
Yeah, if you want to impress that special boy or girl in your life, I mean, dance lessons is a good way to do
Always.
And then coming up behind them, we have Truly Nolan, Pest Control of Lubbock. With they've got an A on their ranking, but what you need, what about beetles and bugs like that? They say that they can take care of that for you if you've got any kind of pests, and we know that here. We've got cockroaches, especially when we get rain. You know, they like to show up in ants and nasty stuff.
Spiders. Oh my!
I'd rather have them take care of it.
Yes, I would as well, for sure. They can take care of all your pest needs. Coming up after them, we've got a great group of cheerleaders. They won this year. They won 3rd place in the non-commercial group this year. The Roosevelt High School cheerleaders, getting us in the right spirit for the 4th of July. They did a great job on their float. That's cute.
Yeah.
Was I right? 3rd place? Okay.
3rd place right there. So good job, Terry.
Yeah.
Roosevelt, I mean, there's such a great education system over there. I've personally interviewed a few teachers. I mean, they're great educators, making sure that your kids are getting the education they need. Great to have that cheer squad in the parading, and congratulations to them on that win as well.
Yeah, that's great for them. Coming up next, we've got, of course, you got to have a bus anytime. You know, we're talking about education, Lubbock ISD, getting those kids to and from school, making life a little bit easier for parents out there.
Well, and these buses are helping you if you're going to be out and about today. They're going to be giving free rides to anybody who needs one. You know, all you need to do is park and jump on the bus, and you don't have to worry about parking down in the mess and the big crowds and things like that. So always a great opportunity.
And you got several options today.
Yeah,
as far as getting rides,
especially with all the things we have going on downtown. Yeah,
right.
All right, and who can forget the ABC Rodeo flag team? For 76 years, the AMBUCS and ABC Rodeo has donated more than $1 million to Lubbock charities. It's a passion with these ladies, with members of the AMBUCS, to support local charities, and always fun to have them. Of course, you know, this year too will be the last one at ABC Rodeo that's going to be held over in the arena.
The Coliseum.
The Coliseum, not the arena, the Coliseum, yeah.
Yeah, but they are working on finding another spot. Let's check back in with Heidi.
Hey guys, I am joined by a very large group of kiddos. Have you guys been enjoying the parade?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part so far?
The horses are. The horses. The horses.
Handsome, say horsies.
How about you?
Probably the horses. Horses.
Listen, this is the first group that it says horses and not candy. I'm thrilled.
I just like America.
This kid is on point. America, that's the most important part of today, celebrating our country and our freedom. Guys, we're going to toss it back to you.
All right. Thanks, I love America too, buddy.
I love it. Love the little
That's
kid.
adorable.
Coming up in the parade, we've got Latina Lubbock Magazine, which we work very closely with on KLBK. Christy Martinez Garcia and her family run the Latina Lubbock Magazine, which is free on stands every single month.
Oh, I mean, they're such a big part of the community. I mean, she comes on our Trends and Friends talk show every week and talks about the what's going on in the Latin community here in Lubbock and the things that you can go participate in, you know, and support their community as well.
Yeah, and right behind them in the golf cart there, I believe that is the they've got a float. Excuse me, the Los Hermanos Familia. They share the love by strengthening families and they're building the community. Lots of great things, and you know, they just started a fun thing where they're giving an award once a month to a first responder.
That's right.
I know that Lieutenant Brian Witt was their first recipient.
And that's something, like you mentioned, they're planning on doing once a month. And these are like the hidden heroes. I mean, Lieutenant Witt, if you know him, he's not a really like, hey, look at me, look at the things I'm doing in the community. He's a very, you know, behind the scenes, diligent
doing
guy,
his job.
just helping the community. So, and another big part that this family also helps with that we have to mention is the Vamos a Pescar that's coming up as well. I mean, the free family fishing event that anybody can come down and fish and all day long. They've also got food. I mean, you don't even need a fishing pole. They've got that for you as well.
They'll bring that as well, and they stock those fish up, the week before and everything. So that's definitely an exciting event.
Yeah, and Christy Martinez, like we said, Garcia, a big supporter and making sure that we have it. There she is right there. Hey, Christy. But, helping the communities. Awesome woman. I don't know very many. I mean, you're probably the top as far as, like, participating in the community and helping people that I know, but Christy is right up there.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
She runs circles around everybody. She's incredible. But I know her deadline was the other day, so they've got the new edition out on stands ready for you now that you can pick those up. And, again, they're free, so you can't miss them. They've got a lot of great information.
Always fun. Great to see them. And she really loves that megaphone, too. She also helps put on the Veterans Day Parade that we like to be a participant in and a sponsor of as well. And she gets on that horn, and she'll come after you, too.
She will. Got to get in line. Got to get in line.
And see, I mean, look at that. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Hopefully that eagle doesn't decide to take flight.
I know, but that's the Los Hermanos Familia there. That's a great float. That's a big eagle.
Yeah, the icon of America, right? The bald eagle. We can't miss out on that.
Yeah, so he's weaving.
They're watching.
Windy.
They got their guys on the side with their making sure. And, that's actually a really intense job when you have these balloons like that, making sure that they stay under control. They're going to have to, and they're ducking him down underneath these traffic lights, making sure he doesn't bonk his head or anything like that. So.
That's always good. We want to protect the bald eagle.
But, yeah, it's an intense job, too. I mean, those guys out there making sure those balloons don't go astray and fly off and get away from everybody.
Very true. Oh, and I love that they're playing the patriotic music. Oh, they got second place in Best Commercial. I forgot to mention that, the Los Hermanos Familia. So congratulations to them.
They've got that mural right there like we talked about for Vamos a Pescar. You can kind of see that, that's coming up right there. And it's like all you got to do is pre-register at letsgofishing.com.
Yeah, and there's Frank. Christy's got Frank walking in the parade. That's her husband.
She's riding, he's walking.
He's walking. He's controlling that balloon.
There you go. And coming up after them,
it's Quackers.
The Quick Quack Car Wash, Quackles.
Oh, Quackles, not Quackers.
And the team of the Quick Quack Car Wash joining us for the 4th on Broadway Parade. They say stop by for a car wash before you head out for fireworks. And remember, don't drive dirty. Nobody wants a dirty car.
No, they don't.
It's such a hard thing, in Lubbock, though, because the dust and everything, it gets on it so quickly, but they'll clean up your car
They'll clean it up really nice.
And they're also a big part. We talked about that award that we give out to first responders, and, behind the scenes, they're another sponsor of that as well.
Oh, I love it. Thanks to Quackles for coming out. And that's the fun part about going to Quick Quack is the kids can, check on the sides of the walls to find Quackles.
Yeah, and I always love that big mascot. He actually sits outside of their Quaker location in between 289 and 82nd Street, and my kids always enjoy, driving by and seeing that.
Oh, here we've got 806 Mopar. Nothing is more patriotic than some muscle cars. They do it all for the kids. Yeah. So some really cool cars there.
Yeah, these are some neat cars. One of our photographers, Pedro, he's got a Mustang, and this is always his favorite one because he always sees that raw American muscle car.
Yes. So. I don't think it's a Mustang. I think that's either.
Oh, no, he doesn't have a Mustang. He'd be upset if I said that.
Oh, he would.
He's got a Camaro. All right, let's check back in with Heidi. Heidi?
Hi, I'm Jane by Jacob and Bella. What's been your favorite part so far of the parade?
The candy. The candy.
What's he saying? The candy.
We like the candy. We like the candy.
Did you like the duck too?
Yeah. It was cute. Yeah.
What do you want to say to everybody in Lubbock?
Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. We are going to toss it back to you guys and enjoy these beautiful Mopar cars.
Oh, man, you can hear the engines going. They've got 8 cars and trucks here with us today.
That just kind of makes your heart flutter.
No, that really does, and they always also come out, you know, and help with the Meals on Wheels every year and delivering meals. We get in these hot rods and we go out and deliver cars. And
the classic cars.
I got lucky last year. Yeah, I rode in a Corvette.
Me too.
And he let me drive it. Like,
ooh.
Yeah, and I was real happy about that.
Brave person.
He said, "Go ahead and give it a full gas," and that thing threw me back in the seat like nothing else.
Time warp there.
It was a blast. All right, coming up behind them is the Emmanuel Worship Center.
Yep. Kingdom Music Family and the Real 300 from Emmanuel Worship Center wish you all a happy 4th of July. I like that.
Empowerment. There you go. Always a big part of the community. I mean, you can't talk about Texas without talking about faith.
That's right.
So, I mean, it's a big part of everybody's community, and it's always great to have their representation and out there.
And they've got some great music going this morning as well.
Yeah. So you're going to go and you're going to be having your cookie out. Anything else this evening? You're going to come down to see the fireworks extravaganza?
I don't know. It depends on what the kiddos want to do.
Yeah, that's honestly what it is.
It's always dependent on them. Oh, look at the horse and buggy. That's cool.
I think we're looking at Literacy Lubbock.
Yep, there's Literacy Lubbock. I'm actually on their board, and what a great group.
I mean, they talk about this all the time. I mean, what a better way to help your child in the future than by sitting down with them and reading. And, you know, one thing that I often get frustrated with sometimes as an adult, my kids are like, hey, read this book like 50 times.
Right.
But it's actually very important to their development and
their
cognizance in their brain and making
sure
that
learning
they can
a lot
remember
from
everything.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you remember that as a kid, someone reading books to you?
Yep.
I do. I remember
Those are
my
some
dad
of the
reading
fondest
books.
memories that we have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up behind them, we have Hamilton, Hull, and Bird attorneys at law. Hamilton, Hull, and Bird, excuse me. Say, enjoy the 4th, protect your future, and know your rights in the friendliest city in America.
Yes. Always someone good to know if you get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, and they've got quite a few cars in there this year. So I think that last year they only had I think one, and this year we've got 3. Who could talk about Texas without talking about football, Terry?
Oh, you know I love my football, John. You know it. Well, it's the TYFA Lubbock Texans football and cheer team. They're a competitive travel football and cheer team for ages 5 to 13. Love it. Happy 4th from the Lubbock Texans.
And the best part about this, we talk about this on the news all the time, the dangers of concussions, but when you're teaching them from this young age, they focus on how to properly hit, how to make sure that you're not doing those helmet hits that you're hitting with your pads, and making sure that as these kids grow up and play, you know, in middle school and high school, that they know how to play, have fun, but also how to play safe, so that the mom and dad don't end up paying for that at the emergency room.
Right, but not only that, but playing safe, but learning to play as a team.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's really important.
It's an important lesson that I think every kid needs to learn.
I do too.
And coming up behind them, we've got Smokin' Joe's. You know, they're got their float walking group and a couple of cars with us. Always a big part. Air horn. So.
I love that. Yeah, they've got you covered whether you're in Lubbock or Levelland. Smokin' Joe's has lots of fun food for you. Ooh. That looks yum. And they're giving away some fun stuff there. Look at there. Oh, they're throwing fun stuff.
This is the adult in me. Like, this is a practical gift. They're giving out cups. Like, like the kids are like, ooh, I want the candy.
John, you know that you would be out there digging for that candy.
Well, yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, so Smokin' Joe's, they've got a food truck as well that's always out parked out there, so you can always look up their location.
Ooh, Hawaiian shaved ice.
Yeah, I mean, I've been out there. I've talked to the owner of their trailer. They've got quite the smorgasbord, and it is all excellent food. So if you look them up on Facebook, you can follow them and see where they're parked and go check out their truck.
Oh, speaking of Facebook and posting things today, please take lots of photos during the parade today or while you're down at McKenzie Park for the 4th on Broadway, and hashtag them KLBK Parade. And you'll show those tonight on the news.
That's right. All right, let's check in with Heidi.
Hey guys, I'm joined by Christian. Christian, what's been your favorite part of the parade?
Probably the big eagle. That was my favorite because like I've never seen one of those like huge inflatables before, and it was really cool to see.
What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Probably just gonna hang out, eat stuff, like watch the fireworks tonight and stuff. That's pretty much all.
What do you want to say to everybody in Lubbock?
Have a happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. We'll toss it back to you.
All right. Thanks, Heidi.
Aw. Oh, here's another little cheer team.
Yeah, this is the Rise Academy cheerleaders. Now,
Very cool.
Rise Academy is spreading love with the Warrior Heart Float. These cheerleaders are showing their love for and pride for their school. As Rise Academy, they were actually awarded the 2016 National Title I Distinguished School Award.
Love that.
Congrats to them on that award. And I mean, those cheerleaders are working hard.
They really are. Then we got the Lubbock Lupus group. And of course, lupus affects hundreds of Lubbockites, and your family and neighbors need a lot of love. And so today, they are asking that we celebrate with family, friends, and other caregivers who truly and selflessly love those battling the disease. So happy 4th of July from them.
And we talk about the caregivers on that one. So, all right, coming up behind them, the National Ranching Heritage Association. They're honoring the traditions and values established more than 200 years of ranching west of the Mississippi.
Very nice. That's a kind of a fun float. Little trolley car.
I think that I might need one of those just to drive around town on with my kids.
That's a good point.
Easy in and easy out. So
there you go, but make sure they get buckled up.
That's right.
Always buckle up. All right, following them, we've got McPherson Winery, something I'm a lover of. You love the candy. I like a glass of wine.
Absolutely. We have our different ways to relax.
Yes, we do. They're presenting their vintage 1952 Loadmaster truck. This truck came from the same era of the old Coca-Cola bottling factory where McPherson's Cellars is located. So inviting everyone to join them in having a happy 4th of July. That's really cool.
That's a really neat truck. I think my kids are probably going to call that truck Mater after this. Just
Mater,
got a feeling.
It kind of looks like Mater.
Yeah, but that's neat to have that built in 1952, a Loadmaster pickup flatbed truck. So
yeah, and they're having, want everybody to have a happy 4th and celebrate the America's 242nd birthday.
That's amazing.
Yes, it really. Oh, I love their dress up.
He's got a toga and everything. Of course, he's agreed as their home. I mean, who couldn't? And we strive to unite Filipino Americans together and to shed light and understanding on the Filipino American people as a unique community. We're certainly glad, and congratulations to them on that first place win. That was an impressive, trailer that they had there.
It really was.
Put a lot of work into that.
Oh, all these floats take so much work. I'm always impressed. Oh, look at that big heart, John.
Is that a Christmas tree?
Yep. They're trees.
Why not, right?
Yeah, I think that's the Girl Scouts.
Well, that's fitting, right?
Yes.
So, not quite Christmas yet, folks. Don't worry, parents. You still got 6 months.
But these girls sell cookies, John. That's important.
That's an important holiday.
Yes. Well, they're out in the wilderness. That's not Christmas trees. That's out in the wilderness.
Oh,
camping and the love of the outdoors.
The Girl Scouts, this is a troop 6301, loving the community, cookies, and camping. Now, these are hardworking Daisy and Brownie Scouts that hope to see all of you through this next year as they celebrate their Girl Scout life in the community and in nature.
Oh, that's really nice. They did a great job.
I thought for sure they'd be throwing cookies out, but I didn't see any.
Look, princesses. That's Little Sassy, Little Miss Sassy. They say all you need is love, a little bit of laughter, a hint of sparkle, friends with sass, and family to make lasting memories over at Little Miss Sassy. Looks like a great place for birthday parties or celebrations. Oh, the little girls are all, on the sidelines dreaming of being princesses.
They also go out. I know a big part too is that they go out there. These princesses, and they actually participate in a lot of Make-A-Wish Foundation surprises, and and making sure that those kids can have that dream. The kids that are fighting cancer can have that dream of going wherever they want to go. A lot of time to Disney World, and who can blame them? So
don't blame them at all.
But yeah, they talk about lasting memories. A little glitter goes a long way.
It does, and it stays in your house forever.
Forever. That's why my wife doesn't allow it. So coming up after them is the Off-R Rockers. It's a local off-road group in Lubbock comprised of military veterans and civilians who love our country and the men and women that serve it. And these guys too, these Jeeps are actually a big part of the community. They get out and they not only go and ride and enjoy being out and riding off-road. That's why you have a Jeep, right?
Right.
But they also go out and do a lot of service and helping in the community with those big vehicles as well.
Especially during the time of the snow and the bad weather, they help vehicles pull them out.
And then driving on top of each other, why not?
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Let's check with Heidi. Hey, Heidi.
Hey there, I'm joined by Miss Madison. Is this your first time at the parade?
No.
Do you like the parade?
Yes.
What's been your favorite float so far?
Probably the princess one.
Princess one was pretty neat, not gonna lie. Are you doing anything else fun today?
We might do a water balloon fight.
Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Good way to stay cool. Definitely important to remember today, guys, because it's gonna be a hot one. Upper 90s and triple digits. Back to you.
Thanks, Heidi.
You know something, speaking of water balloon fights, something I learned this year, they now make biodegradable water balloons.
Really?
So you don't even have to go out there and pick it up if you don't want to. So
Well, that's good.
I'm
Too
all
bad
over
they
that.
don't make biodegradable fireworks like packaging.
Right, that's always the big mess. Now, you know, these guys, this is a lot of cars. They brought 16 of their Jeeps out here with us today, and they're showing off
You hear
exactly what
the
they
screams from the crowd. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's always scary. You see these things out there, and they're rock crawling, and they look like they should just fall over, but somehow they manage to stick on there, and they're fun to watch.
Lots of balance involved there.
Yeah, my car can't do that.
Yeah, my car can't either.
No, my Corolla is not going to. My Rolls Royce.
Your Rolls Royce?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. My little sports car is a lot of fun. I like to drive it fast.
Yes, you do. Yeah, it is a fun car. You let me drive it once.
Maybe.
Just once.
Maybe. I don't even let my daughter drive it.
Well, I wouldn't let her drive it either. She's a teenager. Look at that crawler right there.
Oh,
I mean,
that's really
That's got
neat.
that front and rear independent. That's the word I'm looking for, is steering. So it makes it get in those tricky situations. I've actually never seen one like that before.
I haven't either. It's a lot of fun. I don't know how they're not running all over each other.
That's a pro crawler right there. So.
Wow.
And they're really fuel efficient too, might I add. So.
Yeah. Sure.
They're really good at burning fuel, is what I meant
Yes.
to say.
Keeps the fuel business in business.
Exactly.
There you go. Nice. Oh, here we go. How does that not ruin the other vehicle?
Yeah, good question. I mean, at this point, though, I don't think they really care. So, because I mean, you get out there and you're crawling, and it kind of gets scratched up anyway. So it's part of the fun, right?
It's part of the fun, I guess so.
Maybe I'll try this with my van and my Corolla later.
Let's not say we did.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh. Certainly entertaining all the kiddos out there.
Yeah, they're loving this. If we check in with Heidi after she gets a drink, we may be able to find out. This may be a favorite out there. This may be a fan favorite.
Definitely a lot of Jeeps. I had no idea that there were so many.
Well, and I like that as well. If you start, as we're getting back, you start to see the older ones as well.
Right.
So.
The ones that are just used for transportation.
Exactly, like the kinds that we drive.
Right. Yeah. Not as cool.
I don't have the guts to go off-roading like they do.
Yeah.
All right, so Heidi, I mean, we talked about this might be a fan favorite. Is it a fan favorite with this fan you've got?
Listen, everybody seems to be loving this parade, the candy. What's your favorite part? Do you like the floats?
Yes.
Isabella is very excited to be joining me. Are you going to do anything fun? You going to watch the fireworks?
I don't know.
It's going to be a fun 4th of July. Guys, back to you.
Oh, I love the military vehicles, too.
Yeah, this is the Civil and Military Service Awareness Organization.
Yeah, they present the 1990 Bowen McLaughlin York M925A2 5-ton cargo truck.
Say that 5 times fast.
I'm good, thanks. It was designed in the late 1970s to transport 10,000 pounds of cargo load over all terrain in all different weather. So please, as you remember your freedom today, thank a veteran or a civil servant in our community.
Absolutely. And behind them, a Durham bus. And we talked about this. These are giving folks right. That's what's going on right now.
Oh, that's a Friendship Tiger bus.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
That might be the most decorated bus we've had so far.
I think so. I do.
But yeah, that Bowen McLaughlin York M925A2, I actually knew a guy that was his personal vehicle. Like, he would go out and he would like mow lawns and he would throw it all in the back of one of those. So
nice. Oh, BPL Plasma, this is important. They're proud to support the creation of life-saving drug therapies made through plasma donation. So donate today and spread some love.
Yeah. All right. Coming up behind them is the Life gift. They are offering hope to thousands of people in Texas and beyond who need life-saving organ transplants. And we actually just did a story about a young lady that recently she found out that her kidneys were failing, and fortunately for her, she found a kidney donor very quickly, and they became best friends. But we talked about that there are 100,000 people waiting for a organ transplant. So make sure if you haven't signed up to be an organ donor, please do that.
Please do. Yeah, there's their. Oh, they wrapped it. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, and that's Tidal Max.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot of balloons, John.
It reminds me of Up. Maybe that
they're gonna float away.
Float away.
There you go. And of course, takes a lot of people to blow up those balloons.
I think that we just get a compressor when you have that many, though.
Oh, I would have done. Oh, they had the.
Oh, fun! A confetti cannon.
Yes, that's great fun. A lot of people last night had a great time over at Buffalo Springs Lake checking out their fireworks extravaganza.
Yeah, and it's always fun to see. That's like one of my favorite places to watch fireworks is when you're over a body of water. Because you can see it in the air, you can see the reflection in the water. This is one of our favorite interviews every single year.
Yes.
So West Texas Cycling Association Bike MS.
Yes.
You've been a big part of this as well.
Yes. We do the Cactus and Crude ride from Midland back here to Lubbock. It's 150 miles over 2 days, and raising money for a great cause.
Those are some nice outfits they've got going.
Oh, that's a shaded bike.
That's my kind of bike, especially out here in West
AC?
Texas. Yeah, if you strap an AC on there, I'd be all over that.
Me too. I'm loving that. And he makes butterfly designs with that butterfly one right there.
Yeah.
He actually makes really cool things, spin art out of, some tires and stuff.
Yeah, all of those are custom made. I mean, he spends a lot of time making those, and he actually takes those bikes all over the place, too.
Yes,
I mean,
he
they've
does.
been in hotter than hell over in Wichita Falls. They go down south to San Antonio, and they go to different places all over the country.
Yeah. Houston, there's a big ride in Houston.
Yeah. And the MS ride, right? The MS 140?
50.
150.
150, John. Don't forget that extra 10 miles.
Yeah, you've done that.
Mercy. All right, coming up here, we've got Just a Smile. Look at that. They want to wish America a happy birthday today. You got to take care of your face and paint it.
Yeah, that's the best way to avoid any sunburns, right, Heidi?
That's right. Definitely got to wear the sunscreen. I'm actually joined by Clamique and Denise, and their favorite float is my favorite float. I'm really sad that butterfly bike was not saving me a spot this year. What was your favorite one?
Really, it was
the little car.
Yeah, the little car. The bicycles.
And what do you guys have to say to everybody for this 4th of July?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Back to you guys.
Oh, I love these kids. They're so cute.
Yeah, that butterfly bicycle is always really fun.
Yeah, he had a rider with him this year.
Yeah, he had I think that little kid, though, I think that one was working, and he was just riding
He was just riding.
Yeah, he was the passenger this year.
Oh, that's great. Here's a third place winner this year, right? Yes, Encounter Grace Church. There they are. Encounter Grace Church encourages you to make a difference by showing kindness and love to one another. Have a safe and happy 4th, and remember to love.
That's right.
That's fun. So congratulations on their 3rd place win this year.
And
that's in a commercial.
This is a commercial award, so congrats to them. They've got a band there on the back as well.
Super fun. Aww.
It was great to see them come together to come out and celebrate and join in the community, and of course a big group with them too. I mean, this may be the biggest group we've had so far.
I think so.
And that was that new shot that we've got this year. I mean, it's a beautiful
up above
shot. Yeah, I love it.
So great. The Hub City Warriors, that's 45 different athletes spread across 4 teams, 3rd, 6th, and 7th grade girls and 2nd grade boys. The Warrior family wants to spread their love of basketball on to our hometown. So the Hub City, happy 4th of July, Lubbock.
And I love that too. I mean, basketball is such a big part of Lubbock as well. I mean, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, the success
Making
they
it to
had
the Elite Eight
this year. I mean, and looking forward. Then they have some awesome recruits because of that this year as well.
And that continues on with a lot of our sports. I mean, we're just doing so well.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about the Girl Scouts earlier. Now this is the South Plains Council Boy Scouts of America walking out there today. These packs of scouts from the Lubbock area, you know, and carrying the American flag. It's actually Clyde Shannon carrying the flag, a big proponent for scouting right there. Always, he does a huge part in the scouting community. He's actually a den leader for my my son's den, and he does a lot in the community to promote scouting and to help these kids grow and become young men.
Oh, I really like that. And then you've got Abbeville Dentistry following that group. Oh, look at the cute little Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts, tigers.
Yeah, these are the Cub Scouts. Yeah, these are Tiger Cubs. So, I mean, this is, and that's the fun part about this is that, I mean, Tiger Scouts are typically kindergarten, first grade, and so they can be in scouting all the way up. And my son, he's currently in it. He's a wolf right now, and he's learning, you know, important things about, you know, cleanliness and about respect and about, you know, we talk about the Scout Oath and the Scout Law, and it's really great for these young men to be, these kids to be in and to learn those things at a young age.
Well, and you know, you can go all the way up and become an Eagle Scout.
And of course, this year also is the year that they are welcoming women and girls into Boy Scouts, into the scouting community as well.
Oh, and there's Abbeville Dentistry coming up right there. Want to wish you a 4th. Watch out for that corn on the cob, they say. When you're eating that today, make sure you floss really well after eating the corn on the cob.
All those kids out there definitely going to need that as well. Coming up behind them, I think, is Jose Vasquez, a veteran who has served his country and proud to be an American. Grateful for his service. Yeah, there he is.
There
in
he is.
Mustang, or cherry red Mustang.
Yes, pretty. Okay. Coming up next, we have the Lubbock Fire Rescue Truck Company and Engine Company. Of course, they respond to all structure fires, medical calls, and all other calls maybe not specified. So, you know, a great big thank you to those guys. They go on a lot of different calls here in our area.
And with that actually signifying the end of the parade, but certainly not going to be the end of the festivities that are going on around the Hub City today. I mean, this is just the beginning, folks. Right now, actually, is the the Early Settlers Luncheon is about to be kicking off in about 15 minutes. So you can come down to that luncheon and help celebrate the early settlers, and it helps play a big role in helping the community as well.
Yeah, and of course you've got the Cabela's and the First Care Youth Fishing Tournament hosted by Cabela's from about 10:30 this morning to about 3:30 this afternoon. So they're giving out lots of prizes. 850 pounds of catfish were dumped earlier in the week.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a lot of fun, and you can actually register when you get there.
That's
but
right.
Let's check back in with Heidi.
Hey guys, just a friendly reminder as the parade slowly starts to end, we are going to see some hot temperatures today, upper 90s and triple digits, so wear sunscreen and stay hydrated. Guys, what do you have to say to the people of Lubbock?
Happy 4th of July!
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks Heidi, and happy 4th of July from us here at KLBK. This live coverage brought to you today by FiberMax for the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade.
We hope you have a safe and happy 4th. Be safe today. Drink lots of water, as she was talking about. Have a great day. We'll see you later.
This has been the Sonic 4th on Broadway Parade, sponsored by